I'm Melinda Doolittle. I am a lover of life and a huge lover of music. I get to do what I love, but why I get to do it is completely beyond me. It doesn't have anything to do with me except for that I'm just a vessel. And I've been put in a position where God can just use me and do his thing through me. And I think that's probably the coolest thing about what I get to do, is that at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about the people that I get to touch. It's about me getting out of the way. And I think that hopefully this book, being titled Beyond Me, really gets that message across. My mom has this saying, and it is chew the hay and spit out the sticks. And what it really means is no matter what kind of criticism or judgment comes your way, take what is good for you and the rest of it, let it go. And I'm so glad that she raised me with that phrase, because I needed it so much going through American Idol, and even afterwards I read that I looked like a boll weevil and all kinds of things. And I remember calling my mom and I was like, Mom, they said I look like a boll weevil. And she immediately got on her computer, went on the internet, looked up a boll weevil, and just started cracking up. And I was like, what's so funny? And she's like, well, just a little bit. I see a little boll weevil in you. And it helped me be able to laugh about it, you know, and just take it. I mean, okay, so I look like a boll weevil. I'm going to be a singing boll weevil. One of my favorite memories about being on American Idol was getting to meet Bono, actually. It was during Idol Gives Back week. That was the very first time they had ever done Idol Gives Back. And I walk into the studio and Bono is standing there, and he sat us down and just talked to us about, you're given this platform, what are you going to do with it? You have to choose what you're going to do with this platform that a show like American Idol has given you. And it completely changed my outlook on, you know, just what I was going to do after the show. I was like, I want to make a difference with this. And that moment right there just changed the whole competition for me. At that point, it was about making sure that I had the platform and I did the right thing with it. I was introduced to an organization called Malaria No More. And they are an organization that works with sub-Saharan Africa to eradicate malaria. To be a part of an organization like that, to be a part of making a difference, that's what keeps me going. That's my motivation right now. A lot of what happens is beyond us, and sometimes that's hard for people to recognize and hard for people to see. So I hope that the book helps kind of focus back to the fact that it's not really about us. I really believe in my life, being able to find my way to life's next level has been about three things: dreaming big, praying hard, and being prepared. I think the best advice that I tend to give others is to not be afraid to be yourself, and to not be scared to show people who you really are, and to put your best foot forward first. That's what I tell people when they say, I'm auditioning for American Idol, what do I do? And I'm like, sing the best part first. Get to the best part first. And that's really how you have to live life, is get to the best part first. Show people the best of who you are first, and don't be afraid to let them see that. One of my major lessons in life is to finish strong. And probably the best example I can give you of that is my very last week on American Idol. I got on that stage and could not remember the words to save my life. So I get to one of the lines and all that came out was like, zebba zibba zebba zebba. I mean, that was it. And I was like, oh Lord. And all I could think in my head at that time was, get it together, Melinda. And no matter what you do, you have to finish this strong. You have to make people forget that at the beginning of this, you completely forgot what was going on. And so I put everything I had, 150%, into the end of that song, because I was like, I need them to forget what happened at the beginning. And we went from judge to judge. Randy spoke, said nothing about the words. Paula spoke, said nothing. Simon spoke, and I just knew it was coming, and he said nothing. And at the end of the day, I was like, it worked. It worked. No matter how bad I felt like I messed up at the beginning, as long as I was focused enough to finish it strong, then I could get through it. I hope that when people pick up this book and read it, that they get from it that life doesn't always have to be easy. It doesn't have to be what we thought it was going to be. And I hope that people see that no matter what background you've come from, you can still have huge dreams and still see them come to pass. I mean, my story is exactly that. I did not come from a privileged background or anything like that, but I've been taught to dream. And so I hope that that story encourages other people. I definitely hope it's an encouragement.